Hey guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. You want to know something? I think I bought just the right amount of sunglasses to annoy my husband. Or these ain't even sunglasses, they're tinted glasses, okay? But I think I bought just the right amount and the right colors because I seem to find a color for everything I wear. Yeah, even things like this. Okay, we're not going to say nothing. But Miss Amber Lynn decided that she's going to make something clear to us. What does that mean? What does that mean? She ain't going to say jack diddly squat. That's what that means. But we're still going to go ahead and we're going to listen because that's what we do on this channel now, ain't it? So go ahead and sit down because we're going to hit play.
Hello. Welcome to a new weigh-in video, number 3 to be exact. Today is April 8th on a Tuesday. So in the beginning of my weigh-in videos, I answer 5 questions that you guys have asked me on Instagram. So let's get into it.
Bull crap, you asked yourself. Don't you even dare. How many of y'all think she asked herself? I raised my hand for all of y'all.
Did you come up with the food for thought questions that you ask yourself at the end of your what I ate today videos? Yes, I did. I really love doing stuff like that. Like, my dream still is to come out with a guided journal. I think that would be so freaking awesome. I love to not only answer questions, but I love to ask them as well.
Hey, is it bad not to listen to her and watch Twinkie in the background? Is that bad? Because I know she's talking about a journal. I understand this, but it's not like she's going to make one out of her own merch. Because that's all she's got to do, but she ain't going to do it. So
Why
we
don't
going to watch
you count
Twinkie.
the food that you have out as ordering takeout? Because this specific goal was about my relationship with ordering takeout food. It has honestly been a very, very, very bad habit that I have dealt with every day for years. I have relied on it for convenience, out of boredom.
AKA, that means it's her rules and not yours, so you need to quit micromanaging her because she's going to do what she wants.
Just because I wanted to, I was too lazy to cook. And these are all the things that I am trying to actively work on. And going to have a meal with my mom at bingo, or if we go out to eat, I would still, for my other meal, come home and order takeout. Like, Uber has just been like one of my worst habits. Like, truly, one of my very worst habits.
Oh, I can think of some more habits that you're pretty bad at, but you know what? I'll give you Uber.
So this goal was for me to improve in that. Going out and having a meal at bingo or having a meal wherever with my mom, that's about like connection and spending time.
Did you see that? Even Twinkie is yawning. See that? Twinkie's just sitting back there going... Because you talk too dang much and don't say nothing.
While Uber was definitely not about that. Uber was about convenience and the fact that I'm lazy and the fact that I'm addicted to ordering takeout from my app, having it delivered to my home. The problem I'm actively targeting is stopping that, or at least lessening it drastically. I'm not going to sit here and take away having a meal with my mom at bingo because that's not the issue.
You put Twinkie on a diet, didn't you? You could have went on a diet with Twinkie. Twinkie lost weight. Yeah, you made sure Twinkie lost weight. You limited Twinkie's meals. Why couldn't you be on competition with Twinkie? You could have taken off a few pounds just like Twinkie did. Okay, give clap to Twinkie. Twinkie did it.
That's not what's going to make me gain weight. That's not what's causing laziness. And it's never out of boredom. I'm not trying to overhaul everything in my whole life and just wake up overnight and be like, I cannot even eat out. I cannot eat with my mom at bingo. Nope, not allowed. So my goal was to pick something that is like drastically making it to where I don't reach my goals at all. And that is what I'm targeting, like mentally and emotionally.
Guys, you messing with her. That's what you're doing. You're messing with her rules. She set this game up. It's a game. Look at me. It's a game. That's all it is. It's a game for her. She's going to sit here and tell y'all I get to do what I want when I want to do it, and y'all ain't got no right to tell me how I do it.
Ordering takeout from my Uber Eats and having it delivered to me daily for years and years, sometimes twice a day, is very unhealthy. That is what is ultimately holding me back the most.
Did y'all get all that? Did y'all get all that? I didn't. You know why? It was lies. Twinkie's so cute.
Will you start a GoFundMe for us supporters to help you go to inpatient?
No, ma'am. That is a dig at Beck. That's what that is. You take away that shovel.
Absolutely not. I would never in my life start a GoFundMe. There's like multiple reasons for that, but the biggest one is like, I don't want other people to use their money for something that I should be saving for myself.
Forget the shovel, you're gonna need a backhoe. You need to quit. You need to absolutely quit. Leave people alone and focus on your own daggum life.
If you want to donate to someone, donate to a cause or a person that actually genuinely needs that money. How do you feel about fat jokes? So I make a lot of fat jokes about myself. I don't know if you guys know that about me.
Lady, you used to make a lot of fat jokes about yourself. Not anymore. You take yourself way too serious now because you think you all that. And you ain't.
But I do. And that is something I've always done. I've had a couple people in my life who didn't like it. They didn't like hearing me do it. They thought I was being rude to myself. I've had cancer, so if I want to make a uterine cancer joke, I'm allowed to do it because I suffered through it. Or if I want to make a foster care joke, or just anything that is like...
Pacifier, Lynn. Quit foster care. Quit with foster care. Stop it. Stop it. I'm going to make a recording that just says stop it because you need to stop it.
Something that happened to me or is me, I feel like I'm allowed to do that. But if I see like a skinny person make a fat joke, or if I hear...
Did you hear that? The C word is her. Okay? Is. Foster care is her. So she uses those words to describe herself. Did y'all catch that? Yeah. I did. Now you do.
Someone who's never had cancer make a cancer joke. It's like, bro, you don't have the right to do that. So that I don't think is okay.
How old are you, Amberlynn? How old are you? My son don't even say bro. You out of touch with reality.
Why did you say no to having an ice cream cone with your mom if you allow yourself to eat those things anyway? Because I hadn't even ate that day, so I know if I had an ice cream cone as my first meal, then that was gonna spiral my whole day. It's about the headspace that I go into eating a certain thing. Like, yes, I will allow myself to have an ice cream cone.
Do you understand that it's called self-control? Will? You, Miss Amberlynn, are the one that controls your body. The one that controls your mouth. You can have an ice cream cone, but you have to be the one to say, no, that's going to be the only thing I have because I do this with my mother. It is something I do all the time. I'm not going to change my tradition and my routine. I'm going to do this with my mom, and then I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. It's possible. You're just not strong enough.
But definitely not as my first meal. Twinkie keeps moving. I'm sure you guys have noticed.
Yeah, because we're paying attention to Twinkie. We ain't paying attention to your lies right now.
She has gone from behind me to this side to everywhere, so don't mind that. Sorry. This is her world. I simply just live in it, okay? All right, so let's talk about the 4 goals that I had this week. So the first one was only order takeout 3 times a week, drink 2 water bottles a day, log all of my calories on Noom, even if I go over, and do intermittent fasting where I am only allowed to eat in an 8-hour window and I don't get to eat for 16 hours.
Okay, are you going to say the truth, Amberlynn? The whole truth. Nothing but the truth. I'm not going to finish the rest of that because that's not nice. But you got to tell the truth. How many of y'all think she does?
So as for ordering takeout 3 times a week, I ordered sushi on Thursday and I also ordered sushi on Sunday. And that is the only 2 times that I ordered takeout. So it was 2 times this week. What? So I was successful in that goal. Drink 2 water bottles. Yes, I did it. I did it every single day and it's literally becoming such a habit for me. I do not allow myself to drink anything until I have drank those 2 water bottles.
Amberlynn, you can limit yourself to eating out 2 times a week, right? But all those calories don't equal out to anything up at bingo, right? Those calories don't count. That food ain't got calories. Only the sushi that you eat out at home. Only the calories underneath your own roof count at home. Why don't you get you some food? Walk outside. Calories won't count.
And now it's just like literally a habit. I don't even think I need it to be a goal anymore. As for logging all my calories on Noom, no matter what, did I do that? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And one of those days, oh God, I hated it. And what I hated even more was stepping on the scale the next day. It was not pretty, I'll tell you that. And did I do intermittent fasting? No, I didn't.
It never works, so bring Twinkie back. Yep. My computer's right here, so I'm sitting here waiting for Twinkie. I ain't listening to her mouth. Told you, ain't none but lies.
Day one, I realized I am forcing myself to eat when I'm not hungry, but then I'm not allowed to eat when I am. I can't do that. So that's the only goal I was unsuccessful on. I am not going to force myself to eat when I'm not hungry.
Oh, really? Really? You're not gonna do that? Hey, Amberlynn, you full on something. You see an ice cream cone. That ice cream cone's right in front of you. Here you go, Amberlynn. Tell me you don't eat it. Tell me you don't eat it. Lie to somebody that don't know you.
I just am not going to. So I didn't do IF and I never will. All right, so now let's talk about how my week went. It actually went pretty freaking good, especially the beginning.
Oh, no. The beginning. Not the whole week. Just the beginning. Buckle up, Buttercup.
But I'm realizing that the weekends are a lot harder for me. So I stayed below my calories 6 days out of the 7 days that I was supposed to. I genuinely don't know what happened.
Are you with your mama on the weekends? On the weekends? Is that when your mama comes takes you to bingo? Are you at home 5 days out of the week and then your mama comes and gets you and then that's when you splurge? Is that what happens? I don't know what days your mama comes and gets you. Because remember, those calories don't count.
But Sunday, I ate so much. I genuinely just could not get satisfied. I could not get full. And even though I overate drastically, I still logged every single calorie. And when I stepped on the scale the next day, I was up 5 pounds, fully aware it's not real weight.
Amberlynn, I'm telling you something. You're like a blow-up doll. Let me tell you why you're a y'all. No. Let me tell you why you are. It's because it's never weight. It's never weight. It's either sodium, it's water, it's your lymphedema, your lipedema. It's never weight. It's something else. It's somebody just blowing you up. That's what it is. I've come to that conclusion. They're just pumping air into you, and it's making you weigh more on the scale. And then you decide you're gonna pop, and every time you pop, you pop those 5 pounds out, those 10 pounds out, and you're like, it's water weight. No, it's not. It's air, because you're full of hot air.
It's a lot of water weight. It's a lot of sodium. It's a lot of fluid. I'm fully aware of that, just in the same way of I was losing 2 pounds a day almost in the beginning of this week, or this last week that just happened. And that's also a lot of water weight. That's just what happens. Your body crazy fluctuates when you start a diet or when you overeat. It's just what your body does. So it was...
Nutrition Lynn in the house. Yep, she knows everything there is to know about a diet. She said it multiple times. She just don't follow them.
A lot of hectocana on the scale. It was so good. And then that one day of overeating as drastically as I did and all that sodium and water weight that I gained.
Retire hectocana. Retire it. That's a Tommy word. Retire it. It's done. It's over. Once that person's out, the word's out. Leave it alone. Done. Come up with a new one. I'm over it.
I was not happy with myself. So something I noticed about Noom, since they want you to weigh yourself daily, if you lose a good amount of weight, it literally changes the calories every single day. So I noticed every pound I would lose, it would lower my calories by 5 or 10.
Oh no, you're gonna make Amberlynn mad. No, you're gonna make her mad. That's not fair to Amberlynn. Amberlynn, get in a good mood like me. I'm in a very good mood. You need to get in a good mood. And things like that won't bother you. It won't, because you'll be dancing. You'll be having a good time. You'll be getting up off the couch. Because I do all the time. You need to get in a good mood, and you won't be talking like this. You won't be having things happening like this.
Which I kind of like that.
Bularkey. You don't like that. Let it get down to 1,200 calories. Let it out and get down to 1,200 calories. Then tell me you like that.
Anyways, let's get into my weigh-in. So last week I was 523.8, and today I was... Dun-ta-da! Oh my god, do we have an earthquake? 518.0, and that's amazing, but I'm just over here thinking, How much more amazing would it have been if I wouldn't have overate that one day? So that means I'm down 5.8 pounds this week.
Which means that she can go back up again, and all she has to do is say, hey, I only gained a pound or two. I did good. Next week I'll do better. One of those weeks is coming. Pattern, carousel.
Pretty much 6, not gonna lie. I'm very proud of that because I'm not doing anything super drastic. It is hard though, like counting every single calorie that goes into my mouth. Like, it's annoying. I hate it. It's frustrating. But it's like, to stay within that calorie limit, I definitely need to continue doing that.
She's giving you excuses right now on why she can give up. She's listing them out. Y'all just gotta listen. Point by point. Y'all gotta listen. Turn your listening ears on. Because she's telling you.
So Noom does give me like 2,600 calories to 3,400 calories. I always stayed below 2,600. So I want to make that very clear. Besides the one day I overate, I literally had 4,000 calories.
Only! You know, if you multiplied that by 3 more, you'd be eating as much as my horse. Only? Woman! Shut up, Janet.
Yes, I did. So it was a really good weigh-in. I know it's a lot of water weight. I know I just need to stay on track, and I know I'm not going to be perfect. I'm probably going to have another day where I up this week. This is genuinely not about perfection. And I just realized I forgot to say goals.
Lady, you can only F up so many times before you are the F up, and you hit it right on the nose.
For this coming week, I totally skipped that part, didn't I? So my goals for this week is order takeout 3 times a week.
Goals are because you always speak in perfect grammar.
Just 3 times. And when I say order takeout, I mean from my Uber to deliver to my home, because that is where I have an issue. The weekends are hard for me because I don't have structure. I have started this whole YouTube routine thing where it's very hyper-focused throughout the week because I want that normal schedule. I want like a routine. And on the weekends, everything is more up in the air. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know this and that. I don't have like anything planned.
Well, then plan them, Amberlynn. I hate to tell you, you are an adult. And those planners that you buy include Saturday and Sunday.
But that kind of goes into my next goal. I really want to have a successful weekend. What I consider successful, more successful than that Sunday that I just had. I feel like this weigh-in video was literally all over the place. I'm sorry about that. My brain is kind of all over the place today, but I do hope that you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Bye, Amberlynn. Are you having a good day? I'm having a good day. Y'all better be having a good day, because you know what? You're supposed to have smiles on your faces, no matter what she does, no matter what she says, okay? It doesn't matter what she has to say. Y'all supposed to have smiles on your faces. Because it's pretty here in Texas today. Really is. We ain't got all that wind blowing around, so you can have a nice day. And get outside. Alright, guys. I hope you have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this. And remember to smile today. Or make somebody else smile, because it really can make a difference. Yeah, sometimes you get me in a good mood, sometimes you get me in a... Okay, I'm always a mouthy person, okay? That doesn't count. That does not count. It doesn't. Alright. I'm just in a good mood. Y'all know that. Alright, guys, I want y'all to get in front of a mirror, smile at yourself. I don't always say it, but y'all get in front of the mirror, smile at yourself. And make sure you ain't like Amberlynn. Don't make up excuses. No excuses whatsoever at all. And if you already clicked off, that's your own dagblame fault. This is not mine, because then you will not hear me say, I know you're going to have a good day. Alrighty, guys.